Hello and welcome to game week 2 of the ASOL. What do you want to call it, mate?
Yeah, ASOL does good for me, mate. A bit of ASOL's always good.
Familiar voice there. For my first one we did go co-coms, so I've brought my favourite person along. I better say it, otherwise I'll only get pelters in the comments for bringing him along.
Yeah, happy to hold hands a little bit with you, mate. It's the first one's always a nervy one, and I think in all serious though, mate, fair fucks to you for sticking your hand up and coming forward and being co-chair, mate. Because without two co-chairs, we don't get two lots of free entertainment twice a week. So yeah, fair fucks to you. All joking aside, I think you've got the whole league behind you, mate, and it'll be a good season.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I've only made one mistake in the first one, which was I took the arrows off the wingers instead of the DMs. But we live, you live, you learn.
Ah, mate, we've all done it. We've all fucked up. I've had some stinkers in the past in my couple of seasons doing it. So, yeah, just take your time tonight, mate. Enjoy it, and hopefully the lads will keep us entertained in the chat as well, because that always helps when there's a bit of chatter going on. So yeah, but yeah, good stuff.
I mean, it's nothing compared to Steve, but there we go.
Yeah, but he's kind of that's his USP now. That's Steve's like novelty. If Steve Wright was to ever do a stream and not make a monumental fuck up, then I think it'll be the sign of the apocalypse. To be honest, mate.
There you go. There we go. Cool. So lineups are on the screen today. I think we've had a call from Jens to go early, so let's get that going now. This is how the Vikings line up, and get questions in the chat, guys. Ask us anything; it'd be a bit of fun. That's how the Vikings are lining up this evening against Vanuatu, who line up in that horrific, really strong 5 across the mid. An unorthodox formation, Doug, would you say?
Not for Steve. I think Steve's had this in the past with his Dudley Hill team, and it did really, really well. And I think he'll probably agree that he jumped away from it far too early. The kind of the journey of Steve Wright in Champ does it should be a little bit of inspiration for you, because I was thinking about this the other day. Like when Steve started, he used to do mad shit and change formations every game week and try players that maybe like done a home save but kind of didn't quite cut it. And now I think he's probably one of the best managers in terms of keeping a level head, playing systems and tactic files that are reliable, and really being a good barometer of players that can and can't do it. 9 times out of 10, he's more right than me in terms of players, and I'm not one of the best, but he's pretty spot on most of the time. But yeah, you should take inspiration from it, mate, because you've kind of started like him, doing mad shit every week, and putting players in there that aren't good enough. So, but now Steve Wright, I'd say he's up there in the elite bracket of competitive champ players now.
High praise indeed. I mean, you putting players in that aren't good enough. That's my players, mate. I mean, I can't help that.
Yeah, or doing deals that are just fucking absurd. Steve had some absolute shockers in the past. I think David's for Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole was one once upon a time.
Wow.
He did a stinker with me for Chiotis. But yeah, I think that trajectory, we all start on that. We all don't know what we're doing, and kind of, like a fucking 14-year-old having sex for the first time, kind of stumble around in the dark and try and work out what goes where. And then, as you get older, you kind of chill out a little bit and get a little bit more level-headed. Yeah, sorry, I got that Steve Wright deal the wrong way around. But this is a big game. This is a big game. For both managers.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is where I fail in these streams, is knowing who to link who to the teams and who's good and who's kind of on that edge. So for me, that input from you today would be very, very helpful. Jens, but I'm on mute. Not sure why he said that. He's not listening to our beautiful voice. But I think we'll kick this one off, boys and girls, and see how we get on. Vanuatu versus the Vikings. They are both in the chat as far as I have seen, so let us get on with it. And Sigalko straight out of the box. What you got on this one, Doug? What are you thinking?
I think score draw, and I think both managers will probably take it. You kind of don't want to be losing early ground to the teams that you think are going to be in and around the top 6. And Jens will certainly not want to go 0-2 to start the season.
Absolutely. And yeah, Stier's got some. He says he feels he's got a decent squad, and I think he has. To be fair, that midfield 5 is. I thought I'd be pumped by him first game. Actually, I mean, it looks like it's going to go 0-0 half time potentially here.
Yeah, I think the Steve squad is quietly good. I know Dragon's got a lot of attention. Blitz have had a lot of attention for their squad, but Steve's is right up there with the others.
Ndai's name popping up there. Yeah, absolutely. And that is half time. Yeah. 6 shots for Vikings, 3 on target, 3 for Vanuatu, 2 on target. Pretty even. A few more shots for Vikings there, but only 1 extra on target. Ratings wise, 6 and 7s, 1-8 for Headman. So he's having a nice game there. That is Ferdinand pulling up. Yeah, not too bad at all. And over at the Vikings, we are looking at David's on 8. See, David's on an 8. It's just strange. He doesn't ever do it. Jens is going as is till 60. And Brian Steve is rolling as well. Nice, perfect. Thank you, Doug. Let's kick this on until 60. And this is the thing I need to be mindful of, this 60, because I've got to press it earlier, because otherwise it can sometimes jump.
Oh, we've all been there.
We have a score. It is 1-0 to Vanuatu, and I'll press it there. And it is 1-1. Oh, that was disallowed, was it? Shit, that happened so fast. Vikings have gone in. It's 1-0 at 60 minutes.
It's not, mate. They've both been disallowed.
Was it disallowed as well?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Montella went 1-0 up. Disallowed. Sigalko scored 1-0, and it's been disallowed.
Okay, still 0-0 at the 60s. Let's call it 60. Who wants to do what? That is how you're looking. If you want conditions, I'll do them. Condition there for Vanuatu, no worries at all on there. And yeah, you're right. It is 0-0, and a couple of yellows there for the Vikings. To be fair to you, but condition-wise, we are all okay.
Might be a little bit of a concern for you. I mean, not massive, and he's on mute, so he cannot hear us. But this is again a second game on the bounce where Vikings have created a hell of a lot of chances and haven't put the ball in the back of the net. They created a shed load against Rob, but obviously didn't score.
Steve has done Semak for Zanoni, and I'll just wait to see if Jens wants to do anything. Gronkiar for Victor. Jasper for on the right hand side. We've got Victor. I can't even fucking see him in the team. He's right at the top. There we go. Gronkiart for Victor, and that is it. Nice. Okay, let's roll this one until the end and see what happens. See if we can actually get. You know what, I'll go fast. See if we can actually get a winner at the end here. It's been pretty even, I think.
Yeah, I think one goal is going to be enough.
Yeah, I was going to say Vikings maybe edged it, but yeah, I think you're looking at a low scorer here, if anything at all. You said score draw, could be 1-1. I mean, you've got the battle of the DMs there. Well, there, Vanuatu go 1-up. Figo, first ever goal.
Was that direct from a free kick? Was it that?
I think it was, yeah. Which you don't see very often, I don't think.
Yeah. Probably not as much as you should, given how many free kicks get given, yeah.
And every bastard's got 20 set pieces.
Yeah,
you said 1-1, so maybe. Oh, no, it won't be, because Vanuatu have scored again. That must clinch it, it says. Well, you never know. Never write the Vikings off. I was about to say it's the battle of the DMs with Charlie Chaos and Ndai here. But, yeah.
Vanuatu really kicked on since 60 minutes.
Yeah, they have been. It's been all white in the chat, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, again, they beat me 2-1 in the opening game. They're beating the Vikings here 2-0. Very, very strong side, as we kind of said at the start.
So this will be Steve going 2 from 2.
It will. Can this be a spill? No, Ndai collects it. And it looks like that is rolling up. Can Vikings get a consolation goal at least at the end?
This is a little bit ominous for the rest of the league when you think about Steve's form towards the back end of last season was really, really good. He's managed to keep hold of his kind of star man in Van der Vaart and a couple of other big guns and brought the likes of Ndai, and that's a massive statement win that for Steve.
It is, absolutely. And obviously Vikings had the first half. Vanuatu clearly had the second half, more shots there. They put 2 of those 4 shots away. Magnus Hedman got the man of the match, which maybe tells you the story of Vikings were on top. And it's really good ratings overall. There's only subbed at 6. That's more, and then 7 and 8s and 1-9. Yeah, really good.
I think Jens is right there. His comment in the chat is another one we probably didn't deserve to lose. I think they were probably the better team for the first 60 minutes, and then Vanuatu just came out after the 60 and just kicked on.
I think that Hedman man of the match gives that away a little bit. And Van der Vaart, as you mentioned there, Doug, key person to hold on to, got an assist. And Vikings, again, a couple of 8s in there. The usual people you would maybe Edgar Davids isn't what I would call a usual person to see in 8 actually, ratings not terrible. No one really blew it for you, and that is the first game. Well done. Next we're up to AFC and Townsville. Townsville line up like this evening. Don't think they've made any changes from last match. Nope, not really.
Check them with Bob circles, Hodgie. Check them with Bob's.
Oh, is this? Yeah, it is Hodgie in it. I'm just looking for the thick ones. I've been
it's none
told there. Now. Yeah, none. Had to chuck it in, didn't we? So that's how Townsville are lining up this evening. Diddly-lit. And he'll have no problem with the auto in that, will he?
No.
Don't think so. Cool. Submit that. And against AFC, who are lining up in that formation, I think they played that. Yeah, there's one change there. It looks like Petkov has come in for Boomer.
Yeah, this is a weird one, Daz, this, because your perception of both Hodgie and Rox is probably massively skewed by like recency bias. Like back in the day, they were both absolute monsters. Like Rox was the oracle when it came to like the database and players. Like he just unbelievable. And Hodgie's Devil's side in Super League season 8 or 9, I think, or season 9 or 10, was, I think, highest points total ever in Super League, and then got beat by Stay in the final. It was an absolutely insane side. But again, Hodgie's just been awful since the inception of this, really.
This for me is the weirdest formation I think I've seen so far in my days of competitive. And I think if I was to do this formation and be like, yeah, why not? You guys would have rung me for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that kind of tells you how much Rox's opinions are weird but respected, because nobody else would be getting away with this, I don't think, other than Rox.
They won last. Did they win last game? I think they did.
They got beat.
Well, let's see if it works this week. And if not, then we will see what happens. Boomer comes in, as I said, over Petkov. And let's get this one kicked off. AFC versus Townsville. And what do you think about this one, Doug?
I think Townsville by a couple here, mate, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean, not that anyone gives a shit about testing pre-season, but we will talk about it anyway. But obviously, Hodgie was the man never beating the sack race. The amount of times I'd get 2 or 3 games in testing and have to replace him. But that is why testing is shit. Townsville go 1-0 up. Killy Gonzalez. Again, players I'm just learning about as well. That's the other thing. Still, season 3, I'm still learning about these players. That was a very quick half. But it doesn't really show the real picture. AFC, potentially more shots, more on target there. 5 for 3, 2 for 2 for Townsville. Ratings-wise, Martin Palermo's having a generational stinker in the middle there. Juan Gomez with an 8, but otherwise, pretty standard. Over at Townsville, maybe you want to say the back line and the goalkeeper having an absolute worldie. Killigan Gonzalez with a goal. He's got the yellow card, though. Let me know if you guys... Yeah, I'm learning about Killy Gonzalez, Steve. Why? I haven't played this that long. Do you guys want to do anything, or are we rolling till 60?
I haven't seen either of them in the chat, mate, so I would usually just give them like 10, 15 seconds and then crack on. I think what's interesting about the match stats is you've got Gonzalez and Romadal, who look the pick of the bunch for Townsville, and essentially Rox is playing without any wing backs at all. So they've just got free roam up and down that left and right hand side, which probably tells you why that's happening.
And that's the other funny thing. like last with my Sloths team, the very first time I played, I had Romadal, and I always generally thought Romadal was not a great pick, and I never played him. And it goes to show I possibly should have played him on the right when I wanted somebody.
I don't know, mate. He's never really done anything. I'd say Hodgie's getting
oh,
you know, really good value out of him compared to what he's done prior to this. He'd never featured in competitive champ. And yes, Steve's exactly right. That Valencia team with Kili Gonzalez in and Ayala and Baraja were absolutely insane. Morientes and
when I said I was learning about Kili Gonzalez, I meant that he was great in this game, not that he wasn't good in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that. Sorry,
yeah, he's not great in the game. He's a good kind of cover option, and Hodgie's kind of forced into playing him here because he hasn't done much business, I would say.
Fair. Cool. Well, they've had long enough, so I am going.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Yep. Kick off till 60. I mean, if no one's there, there's not really much point in going to 60 and waiting, but we will anyway because that's what we do. It's going to get there pretty quickly. I saw. Is that Dyer? Yeah, Dyer's there, isn't he? And that's 64, so we'll stop there. Have I given it the kiss of death with a click? No, I haven't. Condition-wise, both absolutely fine. Let's see if again, I'll give another 10 seconds, see if anything happens with the chat, but no. Otherwise, hopefully no one gets sent off. You've got a couple of yellows there. Absolutely disappointed that neither of them have turned up for my first game week stream. But there you go. They'll have reasons, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not personal, mate. Yeah, I would just crack on. I think you've given them more than enough time there, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to be. And I'll roll this one on quick as well because they're not here. Townsville 1-0 up. Nearchik is the only right midfielder that's consistently provided a system, in my opinion. Yeah, he is very good, that Nearchik. Again, another one I learned about. And there we go. Oh, no, there we go. Morientes' goal disallowed there. Will AFC grab one at the end now? Doesn't look like it. And another yellow card, and it's done. Townsville are 1-0. Well called by Doug there. Although, again, they only had 2 shots on target. 1 went in against 6 for AFC. AFC probably on top in reality. I mean, look at that. You'd be pissed off to lose with those ratings, in fairness, wouldn't you? A couple of 8s in there. In fact, way more than a couple. 5. You'd be probably disappointed to lose like that, and Mikhail Silvestri got the man of the match there.
Yeah, this is why you've seen in the first 2 games the value of having a striker that consistently takes their chances. Like Jens has got Sigalko, who's probably the best striker on the game.
Yes.
And had a load of shots and didn't take his for different reasons. 2 games on the spin, and then you've got Rox, who has got 3 up top, but I'm not really sure you would kind of rate any of them above average. So yeah, well in Hodgie.
Well done. This gives us to Unicorns versus Bushrats, and I've seen Tato, obviously, but I don't think I've seen Smuts, if I'm honest. But this is how Tato's rolling out tonight. I really like his side, to be completely and utterly honest with you. I think it's fucking mint.
Yeah, I think Tato's obviously he's got previous pedigree in terms of winning championships, and it usually correlates with his wingers showing up, and he's probably got who should be the best winger on the game but hasn't been, although he's just kind of woke up, and then he's got, ironically, who nobody thought would be good but has probably been the best winger on the save. So it's ominous if those two, you could have fucking, I don't know, you could have Andrew Voronin up top with those two supplying him and he'd probably score. So yeah, strong size, tactic files, always absolutely solid from Spud, and this is a massive game for both of them as well. Smuts chance to go 2 from 2. Tato lost first game, needs a win here really. Yeah, keen to see what happens.
Yeah, very good, very, very good team. I like it a lot. And Smuts is here. Hello, Smuts. Welcome along. And again, pre-season testing, a lot of people had Unicorns either finishing very high or very low, which goes to show really the idea of testing. But I think they've got a pretty good team in all reality.
Yeah, I think the kind of the litmus test for Smuts will be when he does have a wobble, whether he can keep his head, because history would suggest he can't. But that was an absolutely unbelievable comeback from 2-0 down, right? Like, 2-0 down, 4-2 up. It's, anybody that does that is worthy of some credit. So yeah, good game this.
Absolutely. And Tato's calling that he can't see himself winning this one, but he just wants a good performance. Don't know. I don't sell yourself short. I think you've got a very good team. I'm not going to lie. Much as it pains me to give you any compliment, mate. There you go. I did.
Yeah, I think Tato will just edge it just purely for the wingers, I think.
To be totally and utterly honest, Larson was one of my players who did absolutely fuck all. It pains me when I see players I used to own scoring for other people.
Yeah, well, that's probably to be said about the majority of your players.
Yeah, all right, fair, mate. That's 2 from 2 for Giggs as well. So Giggs has woken up. Collins injured. That is a big injury. He is a very good player. I guess we're going to be looking at Brugink potentially, but let's see what Smart says. Usually save all those compliments for Duggo, don't you? I do. There we go. Brugink, yeah, he's learning, isn't he? There you go. Perfect. Not a problem. And we'll roll to half-time on that one. Yes. And, 2-0 up Bush Rats. Larson and Giggs. Not bad at all.
I would put money on one of the wingers having got the assist for Larson. Maybe he's a Giggs 10 by full time, I think.
It'd be probably Nearchuk, considering he gets fucking assist all the time. And there we go, half time. Again, though, a lot of shots from Unicorns. 2 on target, 5 from Bush Rats, but nearly 100% target there. Don't want to turn into any Luco. Unicorns wise, they're not terrible. 6 and 7s, 1-9. Yeah, he's playing great, isn't he, Pats?
It didn't feel like a 2-0 half time. I know Smuts is saying that you could really do without starting from 2-0 down every week. I think he's absolutely right, but it didn't exactly feel as though Bush Rats were absolutely dominant. They've just been really clinical.
And to be fair, with the stats, it absolutely kind of says that, really, with 7 shots. Bushrat, though, nothing below a 7. Absolutely fantastic stats there. Couple of yellows. That's the one thing I would probably keep my eye on there. But otherwise, And in terms of assists, mate, we got Lasisi and Lasisi was one of the only ones. That's defender, isn't it? Alongside Maldini. So there you go. Smuts has gone as is. Let's see if Tater wants to do anything before I roll this one back in.
Yeah, I don't mind that as is from Smuts. I think 1 goal and you're back into it, and the ratings and the stats kind of suggest
both of them are as is. Let's get it going. Yeah, no, I agree too. I think 2, and now that's 3. And Giggs again. Fucking hell, Giggs is nobody wanted Giggs on fire. Now I'll click it there at 57.
Bush Rats have had about 4 shots there, and one's hit the post and one's went in.
Very quick. But yeah, Giggs is on a 9 from 2. Fantastic.
He's going to finish on a 10.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Tato moaned about him last season and potentially put him in the shot window. Giggs got scared. And,
he was never in the shop window. He was never in the shop window. There are certain managers with certain players that are just never for sale ever. And Giggs and Tato is one of them.
Milewski off for Liverini. Nice. Reskin State. I'd like it to be on fire and needing a piss. Okay. Jared off for Yakubu. Milewski off for Liverini. Yep, done that. Okay. Over at Smuts. What do you want to do, Smuts? Anything?
This is really why it does as well. Like, from an experience point of view, like, nothing counts until game week 10 at the earliest. You know, you've got Unicorns that have went and won 4-2. You've got Bush Rats who've been beaten, and then you've got a total turn of the tables game week 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if I've lost that first 10, I might fucking blank. But there you go.
Smuts, we haven't seen anything come through there, Smuts, just in case YouTube's been a dick.
Yeah, it does that sometimes, doesn't it? It did that with Scotty last week, didn't it? Or Hodgie, can't remember. Hodgie, I think.
Yeah, Hodgie.
So
he usually does it to someone every week.
Yeah, I think he'd make some changes, so I'll just wait to see if it comes back through.
Or I'm anticipating a pretty big change, to be honest. It might be like a 2 up and a 1 EMC and push the 2 DMs into the middle. Or
there you go. Giggs was in the shot window for 6 hours, so if you managed to get him at that weak point, you maybe could have got something for Giggs. That would have been lovely, wouldn't it? If anybody could have got Giggs, especially if he's going to be on this much fire.
Yeah, you still would have had to fucking sell your grannies. pearl necklace. Telling you.
Yeah, I mean, not an easy man to deal with.
You just listen. It sounds like I criticize him for it all the time, but you know, if you've got your values, you've got your values.
He sent an offer to Jens. I'd love to have heard that. I mean, it must have involved Sigalko. Let's be fair. Oh, Nedved and Charlie Chaos. Okay.
Oh, Jens should have been biting his hand off for that.
Yeah.
Smuts, we still haven't seen anything from you here, mate.
No, it's strange, isn't it? Come on, Smuts. What's going on?
I think you've given enough there, to be honest, Daz.
You think?
Yeah, I think so, mate. And if anything pops up, then you can always.
Oh, that's kitchen down. All right, not a problem. I will then roll this one through till the end. It's 3-0 anyway. He might have got pissed off and logged off.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him if he had. Clean sheet would be massive for the Bush Rats, yeah.
Yeah, it would be away as well. So there we go. And it's not. And Penza has pulled one back there. Another one offside, just Brigink. And 3-2.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, a late push here. Couple more for extra time. Oh, puts it away. Vieira 4-2 to the Bush Rats. What a game this has been. Final whistle. Well, they did pull 2 back. Fuck me. Yeah, good point, Teo. Smuts did write in our chat then in WhatsApp, but I missed it. It's just popped up. Shots on goal. 10.
Taylor would have been sweating there. In there when it went 3-2.
Yeah, 10 shots of Unicorns, 5 on target, 14 for Bush Rats. That is quite high, isn't it? 9 on target. Stats-wise, Unicorns, yeah, not too bad at all. Just an absolute stinker from Roy. Otherwise, not bad in the slightest. Bush Rats going to be pretty high, yeah. Nothing lower than a 7. Really, really good. Ryan Giggs took the man of the match with 2 goals there. And assist, yeah, again, Nearchuk with an assist. That's somebody called out in the chat. Really, really good game, to be fair. Next, we've got Rapa Nui versus Blitz. And just, as Blitz turn up, so does Dimble. Good evening, Dimble. Rapa Nui resist has to show up like this tonight. Again, a formation that baffles me, but what do I fucking know, in all complete honesty?
Yeah, I wear Rob Sloth pajamas, so I'm all for this, all for the madness.
You wear Rob Sloth pajamas, yeah. I'll be fair, I do like Rob Sloth a lot. He makes me laugh. Good old Willie gets a new number there, submit and go forward, and then Dims lines up like that, which is a formation I'm much more familiar with. And I'll be honest with you, behind you, Dragons, I think Dimble has probably one of my favourite teams from what I've learned and seen. I really like this team.
Yeah, it's class. Zambrotta, who is probably Dims's equivalent to Giggs, along with Zelius. Back threes, outstanding for me. Mendieta and MC is the best MC on the game, probably one of the best players on the game. Yeah, really, really good. And I think the thing with Dimble is he could go 0 from 5 for the first 5 and he'd probably still be in the top 6 at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's a solid team. From a very nice bloke as well. And no changes at all. No new players in for Blitz. Let's get this one off. What do you think here, Doug? I think it's got to be a Blitz win.
Yeah, I'm backing a Blitz win, but I think score draw, I think.
A Blitz win, that would be every away team winning so far, wouldn't it? Oh, actually, Rapa Nui have gone 1-0 up there. Oh, no, it's 1-1 straight away. Del Piero. Samuel scores for there. 2-1 Blitz, 3-1 Blitz, and here we go. Here comes the Blitz. 3 and 18. Nicholas Anelka. Oh, 4-1. Oh, dear me. I think there's been a rape up there. 4-2.
What a game.
Good Lord. 4-2 in 30 minutes. This is an absolute what one for the neutrals.
Both keepers on 5s. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
5-2. Good Lord. This is a big one. 5-2 at half time. Good Lord. That is Blitz. It's fucking 11 shots on target. 11 shots on goal, 10 on target. Superb. 6 for Rapa Nui, 4 on target. But good Lord, that is that's big. Oliver Kahn lost his hands during the game at some point. So he's been able to unuse them, and he's got a 4. Willie has got a 5. Not great, but Brozek on the 8, and yeah, not horrific stats in all reality, apart from Khan and Willie.
Dim's on the chat there saying he's not happy. It's too much chaos, and I like order. He's just absolutely beat us to it. My comment was going to be, this is not a Dim's type game. He's a 2-0 away from home every week.
He likes calm and order. Yeah, I get that from Dims, to be fair. I mean, that's summed up by the who would you be on an island with? I'd be on me fucking own. That's just Dims.
Just in case you lose it in the text coming through there, Willie Sacknall for Reed and Corn for Cordoba there is the change.
I did see that. I didn't see that, actually. Sagnall for Reed, yeah?
Yeah.
Sagnall for Reed. I can't even fucking sign Sagnall. Oh, there it is. Sagnall for Reed, and then who was for Cordoba? Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be going there like that, yeah?
And, yeah, spot on. Dims as a rule. And then, Daz, if you just have a quick look at the player stats, 1 sec. Scotty's pointed out something. Just say yes. Say yes to that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go on, what?
And then have a look at Rapa Nui's stats. Clivert hasn't touched the ball. See that?
Yeah, good point. I totally missed that. Did you see that either?
No, Scotty pointed it out in the chat.
Didn't see that at all. Patrick Cliver has got a 6 without touching it. Hang on, how the fuck's he not touched the ball? He's had a shot.
Well, sorry, he's had a shot then. He hasn't made a pass or a header or a tackle.
Yeah,
he's had a shot.
Well, yeah, he's touched the ball with 1 shot. Fantastic. Yeah. It'll score. That's Haaland numbers. Yeah, Khan on a 4. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I think we are. Let's get going.
Yeah.
I didn't see Dim say anything. He wants to do anything. I think
Dim's just said roll.
Dim
said roll. Yeah.
Yeah, my apologies. Let's get this to 60 going. Can we get as much chaos as we just have? 55 to 67. My apologies. It jumped massively. Let me know who's taking all those centre kicks. Who bloody knows? Let's see who wants to do what.
You're probably going to get a roll from Dim, so I reckon it's a Rob slot.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be roll it. Okay, Rob's rolling it. Dims, do you want to do anything then?
Argel for Okoronko.
Argel for Okoronko, yeah. Keep that yellow card man off. Yeah, absolutely. And that's all nice and simple. Let's just roll this one out now. 5-2 to the Blitz. Probably one of the highest scoring matches I've seen in competitive so far. And Anelka Sills, did it say his hat trick?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
I thought he had a brace. Jesus Christ. Anelka, when he's not miserable as fucking moaning, is a hell of a player.
I mean, look, Tato said in every test he did that Anelka kind of spit his dummy out halfway through, but
Jesus.
Wow. What a game that is. Screen that.
That is a I don't know. How do you fucking screen that?
It's class. Well in, lads.
Superb. 4-6. 10 shots from Rapa Nui, 6 on target, 19 shots on goal, 60 on target. That is prob training tomorrow morning, lads. Yeah, defensive training tomorrow. How to see out the 90. Yeah, that's probably the highest I've ever seen. That's really class. Rapa Nui, yeah, Khan, and then Cordoba came on as a goalkeeper and played a 9 though.
Yeah, because he's faced fucking 25 shots.
Yeah, so probably the right thing to make the change in all fairness. And again, not terrible ratings here in all reality. You expect that if you score 4 and over at the Blitz. Yeah, Zambrotta with a 10 there, 2 assists for Zambrotta from the right hand side.
And this is the important thing about your key guys in your team with a tactic file that gets the best out of them. We've just seen back-to-back games where Ryan Giggs has turned up for Tato and Zambrotta has turned up for Dims and has basically done the business. Yeah,
both wide players as well. I mean, yeah, it makes me want to play wingers and not DM wingers in reality. I think that's possibly where I might be going wrong. Who knows? Over to you, Mr.
I think save this one for the end because I'm a nightmare on core comms if I get beat.
Okay, I'll go for fucking me then. Why not? this is how I line up tonight. I've gone back to the formation. In fact, the only thing that's changed from this formation from last week is I've dropped Ambrosini into the centre there and just given him an up arrow, much like the few games I finished the end of season with, where I was actually playing a lot better. So I went back to this for this game. But yeah, that's me. I guess change-wise, Janowski's come back in, and I've changed Ekiog to Brown because I think he's slightly better, but that is it for me. Roque Santa Cruz makes the bench because I really like him and I hope he does something. And Hobart line up like this. I think the only change they've made looks like McCowd is in. I'm pretty sure he wasn't played last week. And that would be because Joe Cole's injured. Oh, and Anderson, I think, or Chivu's come in because they've got
for that double injury.
Militao,
Run into each other or whatever they did.
They did. I don't think we ever did look at that, did we? But yes. Looks like Chadwick's made the bench as well. Look at that. So let's get this one kicked off. Let's hope that hopefully it's nearly the last game anyway. So if I do lose, I can just be silent and click through.
Do you know the crack why Chadwick is in Hobart squad and makes the bench? Does?
Nope.
So KD plays like 5-a-side, 7-a-side with him. Plays at the same
right.
power league.
I've scored a goal. Serginho, I think that might be his first goal.
It's almost like it was a really good idea to not sell him, Daz, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I can't remember who I was going to sell him for, but it was bollocks. Kuznetsov equalises right at the end there. I mean, let's be completely and utterly honest. It was always going to be difficult today. I mean, look, I'm just not taking enough shots. Last game, I only had 1 or 2 shots as well. So I think I need to look at something here because everyone else is having 5 or more shots and I am not. 6 shots for Hobart, 5 on target, fucking 2 for me, and the 1 went in. Hobart stats, Tomasi is absolutely on fire all the time. He never scores anything lower than a fucking 8 when I look at him. But good stats overall from Hobart there. And over at me, Zanetti and Serginho playing very well. Both on I've got a card. I'm receiving on a card. That's not helpful. But yeah, that's pretty stinking. I am gonna.
You just gotta fucking calm down a little bit, mate. You're away from home. You're playing against one of the best sides from last game week. You went 1-0 up. You won each at half time. It's not all bad, mate.
No, I agree. I'm not making any changes. I'm rolling to 60, and so is Dan. Let's see what happens. I bought in Amoruso as well. Actually, I forgot about that. I'm going to press it there. Oh god, another yellow card. Cool. Okay. Let me know what you want to do, Dan, and I'll sort my own shit out. What shall I do it? I'm going to pray Ambrosini's all right. Amoruso shit. To Madeira.
You really hate Amoroso, don't you? You really fucking hate him.
What's that?
I said you really hate Amoroso, don't you?
Amoroso. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. In all reality, let me know what you want to what you want to do, Dan. I don't. I mean, I played him today, and he's just got 6. So fuck him. I gave him the nod over to Madeira. Come on, he's not done anything. It is what it is. No, I don't really like him, to be completely honest. But it's hard to like any of my players in reality.
I haven't seen anything from Dan.
No, I'm giving him a bit. I'm giving him a little bit longer. McCowd for Chadwick. Oh, that didn't work. It did that time. Is that it? If that's it, just let me know and I'll finish this one off.
Dim's had a really good Chadwick once for his Churchtown side, I think. I don't know if Dim's is still about after his game, but I think he had a class Chadwick 1 save for his Churchtown side. Yeah,
he's even in kind of home saves when he plays, he's all right, actually. He just doesn't ever get really a look in because of the fucking fact he plays for United. And they've got a world-class team in it. Some might say unbeatable. Not seeing anything else from Dan here.
Yeah, he hasn't followed up with anything, mate. I think you're good.
No, I will. I'll keep that then. I'm just going to... Oh, that was good. Okay, let's go. Cool. I'm going to go on this one fast because we're both here for the time being. See what happens. I can watch my anguish as I lose 2-1. I'm pretty sure of it. That's what's going to happen. We'll watch it in fucking slow motion. Nothing happening for the first 10 minutes after that 60. Oh, there we go. I thought maybe putting the 5 defensive line as well might help shore up things against Hobart because they're a pretty good team. Oh God, Tony.
Yeah, the issue is, Daz, you got no one in the MC when Emerson's just in there pulling strings, really.
And that's maybe why I should have kept Ambrosini in there. Hang on. Ambrosini nearly got his first goal. Come on. Do you know what? At this point, header, I just want to. Tony, I just at 3 minutes without a time. I just want to get a draw now. Please don't lose 2-1. Offside, that's fine. Paredes or referee, yellow card. Have I got a free kick in me here? And
it's a nightmare streaming your own side, Daz. I used to absolutely hate it.
Oh God Almighty! Just go full. Don't do it to me. That's fine. Unless I score now, that's fine. No, thank you. Just fucking give me a draw. That'll do. I am so happy to fit. I'm sweating. Palms. There we go. Hobart with 8 shots, 5 on target. Aborigines with 3, 1 on target. One on boys. Put your shoes on for fuck's sake. Hobart, yeah. Patrick Anderson there. Not a great one for the centre back. 5 there, but Tomasi, he's fucking brilliant. Yeah, good.
Dim saying this is the most anxious streamer manager appearance yet.
It'll get worse, I can tell you that. I mean, I've done this type of shit before, so I'm not a good. I'm not great with it. Over the Aborigines, Paredes as well. That's annoying at 5 because when I was testing with him, he was doing really, really well. Never mind.
Daz, you need to take the positives, mate. That's 2 games back to back where you've been really competitive. You know, you've held your own against Steve last week. You've held your own against Steve last week, and you've held your own against Dan away from home. Like a couple of little tweaks, you'd be all right. I think you need someone in the MC, and I think for me, Hersey's not good enough to be playing as a start in the MC, but that's just my opinion. Like.
Yeah, he was really good when I was playing with him and testing. So maybe I'll drop him and maybe I'll look at somebody else. I've got a few. But yeah, I'll take the point. I can't be too unhappy. My second second away game, and I will relax. And that brings me to, is that you the last one, aren't you?
No, one more before us.
So we want to go
Wanganui Warriors, the W's.
Yeah, that's it. All the W's, yeah. And that's how Wanganui line up today. And I'll be fair to you, some great players in here. Not the most obvious front line I would have ever seen, I don't think, but seems to be doing okay. I always thought Landon Donovan was a big pile of poo, if I'm honest. But there we go.
Sav's had a little bit of the rough pack look early on. I think he's missing 3 people who would potentially start for him, so it's a bit rough that.
Oh yes, of course he had last week. Yeah, of course Vogel, Radaby, and he has got some people out, hasn't he? Oh, he's got Big Al.
Totty captain there. Totty captain he's in.
What's that? Totty should be captain, I think.
Captain.
There you
go.
Absolutely, I don't even look at that. I'll auto that. Fine. Yep. And then we want to look at Wagga Wagga. Again, this is a really good team as well. This one scares me.
You talk about this 11 front or back. It's absolutely outstanding. Like absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. When
you've got Lizarazu who doesn't get a look in the match day squad.
Yes.
Unreal.
Yeah, Lizarazu was amazing for me when I had the slots, which is nice. Cool. Let us get this one going. Van Bommel and Lee Chunsu get some squad numbers, and we'll start to 45. Let's go. A yellow card there. 2 yellow cards. What's going to penalty? Did I see? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that happened very quick. 1-0 up, penalty there. And now Wagga have got Yap Stam, big injury. Who comes in? It's going to be Ashley Live, isn't it?
Yeah.
but I will wait because I think they're both here, aren't they?
Yeah. Scotty will be about, mate. Yeah, live straight swap.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm getting better at that as well. There you go. Oh, that didn't work. There you go, mouse. Nice. Okay. Shall I move that on? Well, yeah. So Wanganui went 1-0 to Thradzi with the penalty. Let's get this one back on the road. And that jumped very quickly to half time, pretty much. Lots of yellow cards in this one so far. Here we go. So 1 shot for Warriors, not on target. 4 for Wanganui, 1 on target. Very, very nice. Warriors wise, they've got 2, both kind of at the back there. Rustico, really good player with an 8. Roy Keane with an 8 as well. That's class. He's just brilliant, isn't he? To be completely honest with you.
Yeah, he's probably best, but probably player of the year last season, I think.
Absolutely. And then over at Wanganui, 6s and 7s. Oh, we got 1-8 on Landon Donovan, who I slagged off, took that personally, and got an 8 so far. And
Scotty is going Harasimovic to left striker, and then Henri as the lone AMC with an arrow.
Harris to left striker, Henri AMC, and I guess with an arrow.
Yeah.
Let me know if that's what you want to do there. And I haven't seen anything from Wanganui.
Yeah, Savs and Azir still 60.
Yeah, Azir still 60. Yeah, thank you very much. Perfect. Let's get this one to 60. Oh, he scored straight away. Disallowed, unfortunately. And that is 61. I'll click there. What do you want to do? Yeah, Harasimovic playing a 5 with a yellow card now, having been moved into that left striker spot. Jeremy's with an 8, which is class.
I think you'll probably see Rui Costa come on in a swap for Henri, I think.
Yeah, do you know what? That is exactly what I would do.
And this is why it does as well. Like when you get beat, he's going Rui Costa for Van Bommel and a diag to AMC.
Rui Costa for Van Bommel and a diag to AMC. There you go.
Yeah, like in Henri's arse. Yeah.
Henri's arse. Yeah. Nice. That is fantastic.
Savile want to see his condition.
Wants to see his condition.
Yeah, Savile want to see conditions before he decides what to do. This, what I was saying there, Daz, is this is why you kind of got to not lose your head when you get beat, because, you know, probably I reckon if you surveyed 10 managers, they would all said they fancied Warriors for the win here, and Scotty's got a brilliant 11. His tactic file's amazing. He's created a shitload of chances, but he's 1-0 down to a penalty. So it's like you just
what can you do?
You got to be more nimble and not lose your head, I think.
Yes, that's fair. That is fair. Be more dims. Do you set your penalty takers? Are they in your tactic file, or have you not bothered?
Yeah, I usually do. I think I have this time here. I usually do. What you usually find is it'll pick the left, usually the left centre half. But if you've moved the tactic file around, then it'll just go to wherever that left centre half is.
I know who mine. Fucking Igor Bishkan takes mine, but I did not choose that. I'm getting nothing here
I haven't seen anything from Sav.
No, he is here though.
So, Sav, if you put anything, mate, I don't know if YouTube's been a dick for you, but we've definitely not seen anything.
He did say, "Come on, Bartes, throw in those 5s."
Yeah. I'll just have a look on the.
Keane, there you go. He has Keane for
Osmanovsky.
Cool. Oh, he said it 3 times.
Yeah. Must have been a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Cheers, Sav.
Thank you very much. Let's wrap this one up.
Massive 3 points of Wanganui hold on here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't expect that. I don't think we did we? There's a lot of away wins today, in all fairness, which is strange. Does it matter much?
No, not really. I think one away side, one in the first game week. Just, I'm not really bought into the...
It's been really looks like it's been all right at the end there. I thought, yeah, I was about to say it's been a really even game, and yeah, look at that stat wise: 7 shots apiece, 3 on target for Warriors, 2 for Wanganui. Very, very, very close. Passes completed and everything. Rustico takes the man of the match despite being on the losing side. Bartes scored an 8 as well. So, yeah, still really, really good game. Yeah, look at that. A lot of yellow cards, which is a bit frustrating. And over at Wanganui, yeah, again, they won 1-0, but the stats probably wouldn't actually say that.
Sav will be happy there because it's not a spectacular performance, but the team's just got the job done. It's really solid.
Great game. And we move on to the last of the evening, which is a couple of my favourite blokes in Tutavua and Doug. So this is a great one for me. Tutavua right line up like this. And again, what I love about these guys is when they pick their side, it wasn't full of the stars that you usually see in competitive chap. They picked players that were good and they liked, which I think is really cool. And then they made a few changes this year to get, 1 or 2 other players in, and they had a fucking buzzing season last season.
Yeah, you got to think. Final aside, these guys are now 1 defeat in about 17 or 18 games.
It's mad, isn't it?
Unbelievable form.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Given the fact that, like I said, they picked their team based on favourite rather than anything else. So yeah, fantastic team there for Tutavua. Verdi comes in for his debut there. And over at Dragons, probably my favourite team, not because you manage them, but I mean, look at that. It's fucking class, genuinely. Constantino and Bach are I have nightmares about them. Yeah, it's class. And Bowyer in that midfield centre as well is just disgusting too. Yeah, not much to be said.
Fingers crossed. Big test away from home.
It is. We'll stop talking. We'll get into it. Do you care about that?
Nah, it's all right. Just do, yeah.
You did, yeah. Cool. Here we go then. Last game of the evening. Tutavua versus the Dragons. I'm just going to keep quiet, really, because don't say too much. A couple of early chances for each side. Constantino with a push there to get a yellow card. Not great. Van Nistelrooy with a chance. He's class. 1-0 to the Dragons. Oh, no, it isn't. Constantino was offside. Jesus. Yeah, like I said, a couple of shots apiece, really even, and I was absolutely correct. 2 apiece, 1 on target for Tutavua, 2 for the Dragons. Stats-wise, 6s and 7s for Tutavua. Not bad at all. Probably the most even game of the evening so far. And again, for you there, Doug, 6s and 7s. Nicely lined up for me, 7, 6, and 5. Obviously, Constantino getting a 5, probably because he's got a yellow card. Tutavua, guys, I know you're here. Roll, fantastic. Roll for you,
Yeah, we'll roll as well, Daz. Yeah, we'll roll.
No problem at all. Let's just crack into it and get to that 60-minute mark. And there it is. Jump to 64. I'll press it there. 0-0. Still pretty. This is probably not our year. I don't know.
We'll go Torres for Const, mate.
Yeah.
And if you just switch Bowyer and Paddy, and we'll go Bowyer for Petit.
Bowyer and Paddy, and then Bowyer for Petit.
Yeah.
Bowyer. Yeah.
There we go. That'll do us.
Nice. Okay. Lovely stuff. And over at Tutavua, what would you like to do, boys? Ibrahim Said, a really good player. And Vredi coming in for his debut today with an 8 as well. Did he just put roll, please, again? He did, didn't he?
I can check for you, mate. 2 seconds just to make sure when I'm playing May. No, that's still the half.
Is that the half-time one? I think it's
I don't know.
I'm going to leave it for 10, 15 seconds. There's no point in... There you go. Owen for Ruud van Nistelrooy.
There we go.
There you go. Nice one. Nice and simple. let's get this one finished off. And I will go to fast just to make it torturous for you. It has been probably the most even game of the evening. Tars offside. Dilson, who scored 2 on his debut last week. Here gets a foot in. Fucking Paddy V. Unreal. I'll be honest with you, I'm not having Owen score. I fucking hate him.
What a player, though, mate. What a player.
He was a good player. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Oh, Fernando Torres there with a chance. Oh, Petit over. Archie back. No. Another push. Could be our first. I'm not actually. Do you know what? I'm not going to say it. 3 minutes added time. Oh, over miles offside, pushing. Last chance here for either side. Oh, Fernando Torres. Oh. Oh, Tager at the end missed as well. That was fucking itch. Oh, Jesus. That's, I'd probably say, look at that. Very, very even game that tonight. 6 shots apiece, 4 on target to Tavua, 3 on target for the Dragons. Really good ratings for Tavua there. I mean, and they were not man of the match either. Any of them. 9 there for Saeed, as you would expect. And over at Dragons, the man of the match was Kevin Hoffland. Yeah, very good. Yeah, in fact, stats-wise, given the even game, and I thought you maybe edged it, stats-wise, not great for the Dragons there, but Hoffland with the man of the match and a 9.
Yeah, I think you've seen you've more than happy with a point, mate. Take that and run. I think you've seen how good that DMC line is. You know, the midfield and attackers for us didn't get a sniff, and we've held our run at the back and came away with a point. I'll take that and run. Well played, boys.
Yeah. Absolutely. And there we have it. Scores this evening. AFC 0, Townsville 1, Hobart 1, Aborigines 1. Woohoo! Rapa Nui 4, Blitz 6. What a game that was. Tutavua 0-0 with the Dragons. Unicorns 2, Bushrats 4. Vanuatu 2, Vikings 0, and Warriors 0, Wanganui 1. Fantastic. That means the league looks like this. Oh, yes, I'm fucking not propping up the table. I'm above the screenshot. Vanuatu 2 from 2, and that's it. Everyone else has kind of either won 1 or won 1 and drawn 1. So Vanuatu go into a early lead. AFC and Vikings yet to score a point, which is really surprising given the strength of that Vikings team and Sigalco.
Yeah, I think not scoring will be the bigger concern.
Yeah, absolutely. Fixtures wise, oh, fuck off. Fixtures wise, next week we look like this. I guess it'll be Wednesday with Scott potentially. Aborigines versus Dragons, great. Blitz versus Unicorns, Bushrats versus the Warriors, Hobart versus Vanuatu, Townsville versus Rapa Nui, Vikings versus AFC, and Wanganui versus Tatavua. Very, very good. I think I have a loss coming next week. There you go.
Behave.
Yeah. I will save it there and get it uploaded, and from there, Scott, I believe, will be doing the packs for you soon. But otherwise, thank you guys. Really, really. Oh yeah, look, Scott's put it in the chat. Isn't he a good boy? Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you, Doug, as well, for jumping on with me.
No worries, mate. Well done. Your first one's always the hardest, mate. Just ease into it now and again. I think the boys will be buzzing that you've got amongst it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Always willing to do that, considering someone stepped away and I've kind of got previous. So yeah, no, I love it, and thank you very much.
Hope the chairman does.
Yeah, what's that?
I said, up the chairman does.
The chairman does. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your time. I will speak to you soon.